What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Your eyes do not deceive you. I am outside in my shop. Now, let me just kind of get a few things out of the way. I've tried to upload a few videos that after I recorded that I absolutely hated, and they went no further. They were deleted and they were discarded of. I mean, I just out the door and never looked back. So today's video is also not going to be that spectacular. However, I got a few things that I want to talk about. And while we do that, I'm going to be taking a peek inside this Black & Decker drill here. I got this when I started my first job at a cabinet shop. I'm not going to name names, but I was kind of like an installer, you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So of course I don't have anything ready. So let me get a few things real quick before I get too far ahead of myself. Let's see here. Maybe those stubs here. Will those stubs work? Oh, stubs works fine. So stubs it is. Anyway, first of all, I've never been one of these types of people who who cared about, you know, like who watched my videos. I always seen the people, you know, some YouTubers that I watch, they always mention, you know, their analytics. They'll say, you know, like, oh, well, 60 or so percent of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. Like, whoa, how crazy is that? And it is kind of crazy, but, you know, all in all, who really cares? So I decided to kind of take a peek at mine as I was replying to some comments on my channel. Some hate, some really nice, and all in between. Some spam even. But yeah, I'm going through my analytics, and wouldn't you know it, almost 100% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. That is 99.8% of the views that I get on my channel are from non-subscribers. So let me go ahead and say this. If you're watching this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. I mean, because at this point right now, I think my channel is sitting at 134 subscribers. So if you click that subscribe button, why do you not come back and not watch the videos? That makes no sense to me. Anyway, but yeah. So this drill right here, like I said, I bought it years ago when I started my first kind of carpentry job, and it's done me wonders. However, it is aged, it is outdated, it is old. So, and it's kind of one of those old drills that have like this kind of charger in the back. So this, like, you know, this little battery pack right here, this old school kind of hunky junky, whatchamacallit, is 2009. Holy crap, dude. Anyway, look how clean that is compared to the rest of it, considering that this thing never sees the light of day in here. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Look at that orange, and then look at that orange. Holy shit. But yeah, it's held up well. This thing is extremely, look at that, man. Holy crap. This is like when they first invented the cell phone, that kind of nonsense. The speeds on it, I never understood why any company would want to do this. Okay, they're literally all the same. the high speeds sound like all the rest of them. Whatever. I really only used one speed. But yeah, we're going to take a peek inside of it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to take the battery out because I don't know why I put that back in. Come on. There we go. Son of a gun is tough. What was I? Oh, yeah, I was working on these. I think I've done this before, maybe. Not really sure. And I did put it back together successfully, mind you. Is there even anything in there? Oh, there is. Wow. There's a lot of dirt or something in there. Great. All right, well that thing's not coming out, so we're gonna move on to some other ones. So anyway, how's your day? Mine was not that great. Everything that you can imagine that would go wrong can go wrong, went wrong, stayed wrong, and yeah. Boys, I'm just so glad that the weather has straightened up a little bit, and it's no longer like constantly winter. Jesus, bro. So glad. I'm so glad. The snow's gone. The snow's gone, and I couldn't be more happy about that. Except for the massive piles of that, like, dirty snow ice salt mixtures that, stay in your parking lot for half the year. Those are still around. Those are still around and still being a nuisance, taking up half the parking lots. But my yard is for sure gone. The snow has run its course. Even the ice has run its course. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, this thing has to come out, but it's not wanting to come out because of all the gunk in there. So what do? I'm going to have to try something else, fellas. I'm going to use one of these. Will it fit, though? Quit being a whore. Your mother doesn't like it when you act all whorish. So close. Oh, wrong thing. I'm trying to use this, I bought these for a video, and I'm trying to make sure that I do get use from it. piss off. Guys, this bitch does not want to come out. Aha! There we go. We are in like sin. Now all the gunk is out of it. Very, very strange. Anyway, let's take a little bit of a closer look. Defined. Okay. Very nice. I love their triggers. They do exactly what they're supposed to, and they trigger. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I thought this was going to be a whole lot worse than it actually is. It actually doesn't look half bad. Especially to be this old. The wiring is looking pretty good. The switch is in fantastic condition. Even the motor, guys. I don't know if you can see that in there. Everything works like it should. Now part of me wants to kind of take this chuck off and use it as something else. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe I will in the future. If that's something you want to see me do, leave it in the comments below. Okay, so what? I'm just confused as to... Got it. Okay, so this is supposed to change in different positions. You do it manually, obviously, because you wouldn't have to rotate it if that wasn't the case. Not too shabby. 1 to 10 millimeter chuck. Grip release. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. However, I do think I'm going to just put this back where I found it. And put this sucker back together. What do you think? Let's see if we can't get it to go. All right. Also, before I put it all the way up, if you see the like where the battery goes in, there's no corrosion whatsoever on any of the connects down there. So that is pretty fascinating. I thought for sure, because after I got this bad boy, I just kind of left this thing sit and do nothing with it. This mamma jamma. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sexy, compact, powerful, and all in all, 10 times better than this thing would ever be. But given the technology and the year's difference and the price difference, there's not too much to compare. You know, this is a 12 volt, this is a 24 volt, so of course it's going to be better. But hey, you know how that stuff goes. Anyway, let's try and put this thing back together. for the second time. All right. Just trying to make sure everything lines up perfect. Because if it don't, I want a perfect fit, guys. I will accept nothing less. So all in all, I do have to say, you know, Black & Decker was never a tool brand to just scoff at. You know, they have been around for a while, and they have made some pretty decent stuff. And I actually do have different products by Black & Decker that are like seriously good. I have a sander that is unbelievable. But then again, it also is one of those things where it's a newer generation of tools that that have had a lot more technology kind of packed into them. You know, they're a lot smaller, they're a lot more powerful than tools used to be, you know, 10, 15, 20 years ago. You know, battery lives are you know, a whole lot greater than they used to be back in, you know, like 10 years ago. Of course, everything is... I think a lot of things that I've seen change are, of course, the batteries, the charging, you know, the charging ports and different things like that. Like I said, this battery, you never even had to take the battery out to charge it. You just plugged it into the back, which I was never a fan of. But, I mean, if you want to run your tool, what other option do you have? You have to charge it. Anyway, I'm going to finish putting this back together, and then I'm going to put the battery back in, and then see if I fucked anything up. Hopefully not. You know, when you do stuff like this, of course, you have to, there we go. Oh, 20%. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. But all in all, like I mentioned, this thing has served its purpose. It has lasted me for years. I think one of the main reasons why I started to replace it with old Daddy Cobalt over here was just because of battery life. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, 99.8% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you're seeing this right now, click that subscribe button and watch me do dumb shit like this more often. Thank you guys for stopping in and spending your time with me. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you in another video.